Beautiful Pisces friends, how are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. We have some meteor showers that are going to be gracing our skies from July the 17th up until August the 24th. I actually looked this up when I heard about it and I thought, oh my gosh, what a beautiful energy to tap into. Now, the energy that's coming in for us is of renewal and cleansing, but also transformation. It's a very watery energy. It's asking us to wash away or allow ourselves to wash away the things that no longer serve our higher purpose. Now, what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with a spirit animal card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you today. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. Then I'm going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Pisces, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that spirit would like you to hear around this energy. So we are starting with leopard. How many of you have seen a leopard in your life? This is your confirmation today. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. The message for you is embrace your wild, confident nature and conquer any terrain with elegance and courage. So once again, embrace your wild, confident nature and conquer any terrain with elegance and courage. So I love that message for you today. So they're wanting you to embrace that energy of the leopard. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are starting here with the High Priestess. Look at that, intuition. There's something here from your subconscious that is coming to the forefront. Something that is forming. And there is this link between these 2 energies that are forming is what Spirit is saying here. And this is this intertwining of that subconscious, conscious energy that is also expanding here. So not only in your inner world, there are changes taking place, but also they're reflecting in your outer world. And there's a direct link here that is being shown to you of this actually taking place. Very powerful energy coming in. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this intensely, others you're going to feel this subtly. So that's the High Priestess. We've got 6 of Swords, a lot of peaceful energy. This is that meteor shower, this water energy coming in that is going to shower you with peace and calm in your life. So this is something that you might be even cultivating that is bringing this peace and calm, tranquil energy in. Now, what I want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the 6 of Swords and the Page of Wands. So your journey is taking a new direction here. There's some sort of energy that is moving you towards it. And I feel there's a bigger picture around whatever this is that's coming in, but also an experience that you're meant to experience. So that's the Page of Wands. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So look at this. Now, some of you have a lot of signs around you, communication with the universe, and you're tuned in here, Pisces. Some of you have a direct link. Perhaps you're channeling energy. You're using it productively, creatively, right? There's a major, it's just this, it feels like a bubbling, a churning, a turning, and intertwining. There's this mixing and mingling with each other, right? And turning into some other form. I don't know how else to explain this, but this could be something that is internal. This is what I feel like it's happening for you internally. It's like your wires are crossed. Maybe your wires are crossed with somebody else. These could even be cords. Now they're showing me cords turning into threads. And there's one thread that is leading outward, attached to another energy that gets kind of sliced in half. and that one has parted ways. So there's a lot of different things that are going on here with the High Priestess. This is where you're really starting to understand yourself, Pisces. You're starting to get to discover yourself a little bit more through the experiences that you're experiencing at this time. And over the next few weeks here, there's going to be a more development of this, development of you. I feel some of you are starting to stand up for yourself. Perhaps you weren't able to speak before, or maybe there's some fear around speaking for yourself or speaking and saying your truth. That's now coming out. There's like something that has happened that has really got you to speak up. And it's a completely different feeling. And it feels really good. It takes a weight off, right? So there's a development of something in your life here. And how it's showing up for you in your physical reality, in your external reality is perhaps people aren't taking this as a positive experience, right? Because they haven't maybe heard you speak up before. This is something that's new to them. Perhaps they might not like it. So there may be some changes in relationships happening because of this experience. And as you're moving through this, so pay attention to your dreams here, Pisces. Write them down. I feel Spirit is communicating to you through your dreams. But also if you were to leave your window open at night, especially if you have a net, if you're afraid of bugs coming in, I always have a screen on my window so bugs don't come in. But I like to have my window open so I can hear the outside. And if you feel the outside, especially at night, there's some sort of information coming in, some sort of message or communication. So this could be through an owl. This could be through something else that you're hearing outside. Maybe you're hearing people walking past your house and you hear their conversation that might be in tune with what you're going through. So a direct link to Spirit here. A lot of different things that are going on, giving you signs and messages of this intertwining, this cutting of cords. That cutting of cords has been coming in quite a bit, actually. So I feel some of us out there are cutting cords or ties with people, or there's this feeling or need to do that because you are rising and these cords are keeping you at that same level. It's like you're trying to rise, but you get stuck. And in order for you to keep moving up is to cut a cord, that way you move up. So this energy is uplifting you right now. So you are evolving, you are shifting and you're changing into this newer version of yourself that is in alignment to another energy in your life, which is coming in as this Page of Wands, okay? And Spirit wants you to be open to this new experience, not to judge a book by its cover is what they're saying here. Because it might not look like what you're expecting it to look like. It's going to show up in a way that is unfamiliar to you. And I feel this is where you're going to understand and know by going through the experience. And that's so hard for me to explain what I'm saying here. So I apologize if you're not understanding what I'm saying here with this. But it's how you're choosing to see it, how you're approaching it, how you're showing up in it as well. Right? Because there's something that is taking shape, because there's this connection that is happening. There's a communication happening between subconscious, conscious, this creation, and it's showing up for you, but not in the way that you're expecting. Okay, so this is the High Priestess energy that's coming into your life. And clouds are parting. This is something that might reveal itself to you. I'm seeing a closet where the doors open and something comes out. So this could be maybe monsters in your closet. I don't know what kind of monsters you have in your closet here, Pisces, but it's almost like these monsters are now coming to the light where you can actually see them. So these could be shadow parts of yourself that are surfacing that you need to deal with in order. It's like a releasing. It's a cleansing that is happening. This is what the meteor showers are bringing in. So there's a major cleansing of some of the energies that aren't working for you, that is happening subconsciously in your life. So however that's appearing in your life, in whatever shape and form, I feel that you're meant to deal with them. So whenever I have this kind of an experience, I usually ground my energy by taking some deep breaths. I usually count to 90 seconds, just deep breathing. So then I get clarity and understand, okay. And usually a lot of times I feel like these come, and for me, they show up through emotions. What am I experiencing? What's creating these emotions? What's in my mind? What's creating these emotions, right? That's how I know if it's a shadow. And okay, where is this coming from? Why am I feeling this way? Why is this thing or this experience making me feel triggered even, right? So it's all about understanding and becoming aware of some of the things that are unraveling in your life and the experience with that unraveling, okay? And the peace that comes with that releasing, that renewal energy. This is what this is. There's a lot of healing here as well. Vitality, restoration, transformation as well is coming in through this card. A lot of things are happening. It feels like you're in that cocoon phase before bursting out like a butterfly. It's that icky gooey space that we're in. It feels peaceful, right? It doesn't feel like you're being disturbed. It's almost like you're kind of shape shifting into that version of yourself. It's moving around, twirling around, right? That's where that energy is coming in, and you're about to break free as this beautiful butterfly, and away you are on this new journey, this new life experience, a new shift in energy, right? And those of you that aren't feeling this energy, if you're feeling that things are a little bit chaotic because there's a lot of things that are coming to the forefront that are revealing themselves, truths also are in this card, especially with the swords. And I feel that some of you are going to move past some of these truths that are being revealed, or you already had a hunch and you have come to terms with it. You've worked with that energy and there's this understanding, there's this more grounded feeling towards it, right? So, and I feel some of you have chosen to not let little things get to you here. You're going to move with the flow of what Spirit is sending you without allowing people or things to bother you so much. This has taken a lot of work for some of you to get to this place, but you're starting to realize that life isn't so bad. If you let things get to you, then that experience makes it feel bad. So there's this understanding, this really deep connection to Spirit, also water, where you're understanding that there's a natural flow, a natural rhythm to the universe. Even though things are chaotic, you can actually cultivate this tranquil place, this tranquil experience in your life if you were to tune into those energies. And right now, this meteor shower, everyone, this beautiful energy that is coming in of peace, of renewal, right? Of cleansing, releasing things that no longer serve our higher purpose, letting go of some of the thoughts we were thinking, some of the grudges we're holding, resentments, all of these things, coming to peace with all of that. This doesn't mean necessarily that you need to forgive people, but forgiveness is also a part of this card and a part of your healing. That forgiveness is going to be a part of your healing is what Spirit is saying here. So deep, deep stuff that is happening here with this card, the Six of Swords. And they're saying that you might see this in some of the connections that you have. There's almost this history, this bond that has been made over time with, I don't know, a relationship. Maybe this is even a belief from a relationship or something like that, that I feel you respect it, is what it is. And it's not that you don't agree with it. It's just not a part of your life. So it's almost like you've put these things that were at the front, the swords, the things that you believed in, thought about, you've kind of put them here in the back now. You're like, okay, I know you're there, but I'm not going to focus on you anymore. I'm just going to move ahead and see this beautiful, serene river in front of me. Okay, so I don't know if any of you live near a river. Perhaps you walk along a river, but there's a presence of a river around some of you. And there's this calmness about it. So they're wanting you to actually walk near that river. Take that energy in. Utilize it for your own life. Maybe there's some calming energy around a river somewhere near you. Pisces. So we got the Page of Wands here. Now, sometimes this energy brings in messages, right? So I feel the messages are coming in because you're so tuned in. There's communication, messages, animals, numbers, lots of things that you're seeing here. Signs are everywhere for some of you, and it might be driving you crazy even because you're like, what does this even mean? There's so many of them around. Why am I seeing them? It's because Spirit is trying to communicate with you, right? And feeling the pressure of it. That's not what it's meant to do. It's not that you're meant to feel like, oh my gosh, it's driving me crazy. It's just, we got to calm our own energy and take a look. You know, are we seeing a lot of ones? Spirit is letting you know you're in alignment. Pisces, you're in alignment. There's a new direction coming in. Let's ground and center ourselves and connect and see what it is that Spirit wants us to know and how to move in this direction, right? And this journey, this experience is meant for you. It's a part of your spiritual journey. You're being put into alignment with your destiny, your higher purpose. And I feel there's one thing for some of you. There's one specific thing that you're going to commit yourself to. Whether this is already there and you've committed to it, or if it's coming in, there's more time and energy you're going to spend with this, because this is a part of your purpose, is what they're saying. So something is going to show up for you, or there's going to be this need to put more energy into something. This could be a relationship. This could be a project. This could be your career. This could be into your children. This could be into your singing, whatever this is. You're feeling like you need to do more of this. This could be yoga classes, right? Going to the gym, focusing on yourself. Whatever this is, there's this long path here. It's like a lifestyle change that is happening. This is what I'm seeing here, is some of you changing up your day-to-day routines, taking things away, meaning letting go of things. This is that washing and cleansing that you're doing. This is the process where it all takes place, is the Page of Wands, the energy that you put out in there, and really solidify your plans, your goals, and put those at the center. Release some of the things that you had been carrying that were in your mind, perhaps not in reality. These are things that maybe you were thinking about that were creating this overwhelm that was throwing you off balance here, because I'm seeing some of you that have been off balance, and that's that intertwining of energies that are happening internally here for you. And you're coming out of this, it just feels, I don't even know how to explain this. It's just two worlds that are colliding. They're not even just colliding, they're meshing with one another and forming this new reality for you. Okay? They're just molding and just really gracefully meshing into one, is what I'm seeing here with this card. And you're seeing the bigger picture around this. You're seeing how it is all working for you, why things are happening the way that they're happening. There's this awakening, there's this awareness through this energy coming in. And I feel that some of you might feel like you're alone in this, that maybe nobody understands your path, your journey, what you feel, your life in general. It almost feels like you're detached from every single thing, and it's just you by yourself, you against the world. And rather than looking at it like that, I mean, I feel that that's the energy for everyone out there. Sometimes I feel like that too, right? And I re-look at everything and I see how we're just a part of this bigger picture, where we're just a little speck of something that's part of that whole, right? A little dot of water that is meant to be in that ocean, not separate from it. And I feel there's a lot of separate dots. So if you feel like you're that separate dot and not part of that vast ocean, this is where I feel that connection is happening, is you are now being put into that vast ocean where there are endless possibilities. This is that spiritual awakening, right? For some of you, this is that, I don't know, there's a lot of light here that is reflecting off the water, and I feel this is coming through the Six of Swords. So there's something going on, reflections. And I've been getting reflections a lot as well, lots of reflections where through those reflections you're seeing different timelines, or this presence of this energy of yourself. You can pick up on it in little bits and pieces, like little bits and pieces of reflections. Because they're long, like it hits and it lasts for like 2 seconds, but then you'll feel it again and it'll last for about 3 or 4 seconds. So this is what I mean by reflections. Deja vu is coming in this card as well, and that's of course being leaked through the High Priestess. So confirmations from the universe letting you know that you're exactly where you need to be. This is why deja vu is coming up. That's a confirmation that you're on the right path. Okay, so there's something really big happening. There's a bigger picture around something that is being revealed to you. And again, we all live a different life experience. This is going to show up for each of us differently. But whatever this is, it's opening you up basically to a new beginning, a new life experience, an energetic one. Okay, so this is what is going on with this meteor shower for you. So let's pull a bonus card, see what else Spirit wants to share with you. This is the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. So I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So what is it that Spirit wants to share with you here, Pisces? We are getting horseman, herald of change. Look at that. How many of you have seen horses or even someone riding a horse? This is a confirmation. The number 30 is on this card, so this could be a number of significance for some of you. Perhaps you're 30 years old as you're watching, or you're born on the 30th of the month. 3, communication, speaking up is what this number is all about in numerology. So those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 hours, 30 days, and the 30th of the month as well. So let's see what it is that Spirit wants you to hear around this message. So when the horseman appears, he is inviting you to spread the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news. Your task is to point out the beautiful when others see only the ugly, noting the possible no matter how implausible it may seem. This does not mean becoming giddy or blindingly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud has a silver lining. Become a herald of the positive. Put away the fatalistic attitude, the dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or about your life. Declare the arrival of a new and better you. Proclaim that you have risen from the realms of the dead, woke from a long and dreadful slumber, and are back on the world stage, and this is on again. And this show is on again. The horseman cautions you not to allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. Be sure that there is substance to the news you spread and you are willing to live up to the expectations you raise. The world will welcome you with open arms as you share an uplifting message. Heed the horseman when he shows up once. Heed the horseman when he shows up once, for he bears good news and is announcing a prosperous and peaceful time. When he shows up twice in the same reading, though, use extreme caution. If you heed his warnings, all will turn out well. So look at that. We're only getting this once, so there's good news coming in that maybe you're meant to spread. Look at that, Pisces. All right, now this is where I'm going to ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you today. So let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you here, Pisces. So your first message, it was a necessary ending so that you can pursue the life you're destined to lead. Leave the past behind. So once again, it was a necessary ending so that you can pursue the life you're destined to lead. Leave the past behind. Your second message is travel as much as you can. This will add dimension to your life. So travel as much as you can because this will add dimension to your life. And realize you have all the qualities to be a leader. So realize that you have all the qualities to be a leader. So look at this. This could be leader, right? It's the shepherd that leads that sheep, right? This is what I'm getting here with this card. So that's interesting. All right, I'm now going to pull an angel number for you. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So infinite self. Look at that. You're becoming your infinite self. We have the number 8888. If you're seeing these numbers in this sequence, this is your confirmation. Sometimes we can see these numbers on a receipt, home address, on a phone number, or anywhere. This is your confirmation today. So you are merging with Spirit, becoming an eternal being. That's what we already are, but there's this understanding and knowing and connection to that. So connect with your ancestors. Some of you already have that connection with your ancestors, and it might be coming in and showing itself to you. So you have unlimited potential is what Spirit is saying here. So know that you are an infinite self. This is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.